Okay, so I'm doing a second video just because, well, it's been in my other one, so I may as well include it in this one, I guess, as a tack on. I've never really gone into detail explaining this thing. My MA-5, I'm real proud of it. I know it's heinous looking at the moment, but it's made out of a Nerf gun, yes. The Bondo work, and some other stuff's what sets it apart from most, I think. But it needs a lot of work, specifically the stock. I mean, as you can see, there's a lot of garbage on it. Before I do anything like paint it or anything like that, I still have to finish the stock. Down here needs a lot of work, just where the base of the stock loops around this little guy right there. It still needs a lot of Bondo work in there. Let's put that in camera. Uh, keep losing my camera lens, keep forgetting it's on the right hand side. But so far overall I'm actually proud of it. I mean, it's the first custom built anything that I've ever really done on this kind of size. So, or with this amount of work required. So, thus far, it's been not only a really strange learning experience for me. I've learned that Bondo is really interesting to work with. Wearing gloves and a mask feels strange, and quite simply, when I'm done with it, I'd like to have a little ammo counter there wired up. But it's still fully functional. Works great, actually. We'll be customizing it a little bit on the inside as well. Get its inner workings a little better. Flashlight is removable, so I can change the batteries on it. Slot that back in there. Some of you might notice that, yeah, the grip's made out of an old water bottle. And no, it's not quite long enough. No, the magazine's not in the stock. But, oh, and yes, this is a Busby Toys Halo Plasma Blaster, True Heroes Plasma Rifle, whatever thing. The knockoff MA-5. I mean, yeah, so is the stock. But I've added parts, like plastic card here, to cover this area and mold it seamlessly, or as seamlessly as I can, with the body of the Nerf Recon that I used. I cut down this piece when actually all I should have done was cut it down so it goes and then sits under here. I'm actually considering getting a second Recon, even though my girlfriend will probably gut me over that, just to lop this section out better on the pistol. I kind of regret taking the whole thing off because, well, it doesn't look the greatest. But what I'd like to eventually do is cut a slot down this side here, or I guess it would be this side. I am left-handed after all, and then put a charging rail, so it's possible instead of, yeah. Magazine comes out, like I said, all the Nerf parts still work. It's actually also modular, so the whole thing breaks down pretty easily. It's got a tab on the front here, because the flashlight was so heavy it was ruining structural integrity of the rest of it. So it still breaks down into all of its regular individual parts. So that's the whole thing disassembled. You can see my really crappy expanding foam job in there. The whole reason for that was just to add some blunt mass. I didn't have bricks of plastic or molding putty or anything like that to work with. I just had expanding foam, so make do with what I had. It stays out of sight, thankfully, when the entire gun's together, so, you know, out of sight, out of mind, I guess. It still bothers me, and that's the only reason I'm showing it off, because it makes me crazy. But bonded up the front, it's got a little work to be done on it, not much, just some sanding work. Beyond that, it's done. Front here, just needs right in here, covered with some Bondo. Sand that out. Sand this down right in here a little bit. And merge right here along the water bottle, and that's done. And this piece, well, it's done. This, I've done basically everything I can with it externally. Sanded off all the Nerf logos, except for the one in the grip, because that just needs a paint over. It's not, well, it's kind of raised, but I can just get in there with a Dremel, I guess, and it's done. But everything else is basically finished on this guy. So, yeah. That's my MA-5 in bits and pieces now. Yep. If you guys like them, let me know what you think. Go ahead. If you got any suggestions, that'd be awesome. If there's anything on the board, I'm going to troll around for it a little bit. Troll around would be the better term. See if I can figure out how to get right there a nice little ammo counter. So I'd like to say actually have, a readout on it as a screen, not just a sticker or something. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.